Having the right item or tool at the right time can make or break your trip. Today, I'll share 16 items that help me be more efficient, organized, and safe on the road. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex. I make videos about travel and adding more adventure to your life. Here, I share tips, tricks to help you be a savvy traveler. Hey friends, so I have a number of items over here that I'm going to share with you. So I love these days because they're like prop days. But anyway, I'm going to share a lot of these things with you. These are not items that I bring with me in every trip, but there are a couple actually that are always with me. But for the most part, they come in and out of my bags depending on the kind of trip that I'm taking. So, business, personal trip, vacation, train, cruise, you name it. But I'll go through these. And by the way, there'll be links down in the description for where you can get all of those things. I do want to start with my favorite and one thing that always travels with me, and is this Olight flashlight. This is the Warrior Mini 2. And what I love about this, there's several things that I love about this flashlight. First off, well, maybe we'll start with the thing that's probably a little bit of a detractor, and it is a weighty piece, right? It's a little, there's some heft to it. That just means it's good quality. It's made of metal, it's not plastic. And it's got a clip that you can put, either way. You can clip it to your pants, you can put it inside your handbag. It's got a crenulated bezel, which means there's a little bit of a lip here that you could potentially use as a defensive weapon. So you can actually grab it this way and, just have it with you. You never know. But really, the real reason that I bring it with me is because I always want to save the battery on my phone. I know that we have nowadays, right? Everybody uses their phone as a flashlight. If I need to use this, chances are there's something wrong with the power, perhaps. And I want to save the battery on my phone. So that's why I have this. The other thing that I really like about this is the almost like Apple Watch-like magnetic charger. I find that this is so cool because I don't have to be fumbling with AA, AAA batteries. I just simply put it with the rest of my electronics and charge it, and I am good to go. So the Olight Warrior Mini 2 is the flashlight I recommend. The second item that I want to tell you about today is this Travel On RFID blocking crossbody bag. The reason I love this bag is it's got a ton of organization inside. Unlike many other bags that you'll find out there, it's not black inside. It's actually pink. So you are actually able to see a lot of your items. It's got a zipper pocket. It's got a key leash with a little bit of a small flashlight there. It's got slots for cards. It's got another slip pocket over here. It's got a pocket in the back, a pocket in the front, and actually two pockets in the front where you can just slip your cell phone. Two things that I love about this bag also are it's got a slash-proof type of strap. So inside the strap, there's like this two very thin, almost like wires, which makes it very hard for anybody to slash your bag and take it away from you if you're wearing it crossbody. And then the other thing is, of course, is RFID blocking. So you can have a little bit more peace of mind if you have like your passport in here or any cards with a chip. So yeah, the Travel On RFID blocking crossbody bag comes with me almost all the time. All right, the third item today is the Birdie Personal Safety Alarm. And what this is a personal safety device that has two things. It's got a super loud alarm, almost like a pulsating chirp, if you will, that it's activated when you pull this little loop out. And it comes with all of this, by the way. It has this like ring where you can put a ton of things, or you can basically clip it to your backpack or your bag or the inside of your bag. And then it has this other ring for keys or anything like that. But yeah, so you pull it here. It comes out and it has like a tiny little speaker over here, but the sound that comes out of this little speaker is incredible. So point it away from you in the direction where you want the alarm to go. Like I said, very loud. And also at the same time, there's a little bit of a strobe over here. So you also have a little bit of a light. And when you don't need it any longer, you can just put that loop back in there and then the alarm is shut off. Number 4 is the Garmin InReach satellite tracker. And I believe this is the Garmin InReach Mini. I'll put the exact model down in the description, but this is a satellite communicator, and it's something that you should only use for SOS type of, you're in the middle of nowhere in dire need of perhaps medical attention, or you're lost. So this is not necessarily like an everyday communication device. It's really only an emergency. But if you do a lot of hiking, a lot of mountaineering, or you are planning on going to a place where you will definitely not have communications via your cell phone, this might be a good option. You will also need a subscription from Garmin. So this is basically a service. So this is kind of a two-part thing. You'll need the device to be able to communicate through your phone. And then the second thing is you'll need a monthly subscription that connects you with Garmin, basically emergency operations center, where they can dispatch some help to you. So it's a little bit of an investment, I will not lie, but it is absolutely necessary if you are hiking, or if you are doing a lot of things that take you to places where you're not able to communicate via your cell phone. Number 5, this is a zipper lock or a zipper snap. I wouldn't really necessarily call this a lock because you can easily open it, but it's something that will buy you time if somebody is behind you and trying to get into your backpack, for example. So this is something that you attach to both sides of the zipper for your bag, for your backpack, whatever you want to close, and you snap it. It's genius. I find that it's really useful. Again, if you're going to a place where you might be concerned about pickpocketing, or somebody maybe, going into your backpack while you're not looking, this is something that's going to buy you time and let you recognize that somebody may be after your stuff. Why I like these, it's just a lot bigger surface, that if you are wearing gloves, or if you have bulky hands, or even if you have like arthritis, it just allows you to unsnap it and then take it out this way, which is super easy. Same thing when you want to lock it back in, you just, slide it back and snap it in place. I've had these other type of zipper locks before, and I like them. They do exactly the same that this does, but it's a lot smaller. So again, if you're wearing gloves, if you are in a colder climate and your hands are really cold, it takes just very fine motor skills, and I find that I really like this one. So, and I believe it's called Bobino. Again, I will put a link down below for this, Bobino, and it comes in a pack of 2. Number 6, this is a seatbelt cutter and window punch. You never know when you might need this, even around town, but especially when you're traveling, right? In an Uber or something like that, you never know. This is something that I've actually carried for many, many years. I just have it with my keys, and I take it with me. You can pull this out, and there's a little bit of a blade here where you can cut your seatbelt, and there is a punch here, a center punch, that you can actually, super effective, you can break a window to be able to make an exit. So this is one of those tools that emergency responders always recommend that you have. It's super light, and it doesn't really take that much room to carry. So this is called the Rescue Me Seatbelt Cutter and Window Punch. Number 7, this is, I got this really out of necessity at one point because I really wanted to minimize the liquids that I brought with me in my carry-on. And I found this, they're called foaming soap sheets. So there's several, you buy a pack of 3 basically, and there's 3 different like scents. And what you do is you have this, they come in this cute little box, and you just pull one out, and just make sure that you do it with your dry hands. Ask me how I know that you have hands when you pull out your sheet. So basically a one-time use soap sheet where you can just go into the bathroom, wash your hands, and be good to go. I usually have this other item. Is something that I carry with me all of the time. I drop a couple of these little pouches in my first aid kit, or where I have all my medications with me when I travel. It's called Drip Drop. It is kind of a dehydration relief. So it's an electrolyte solution that helps you with dehydration. It's always nice to have that little extra oomph when you've been sweating a lot. Maybe you are, in a cruise and you're out in a port and it's really hot and you come back. This is a really good way to give you an extra boost of electrolytes. All right, the next one is not something that I bring with me all of the time. Right now, summertime, I don't really need them, but there are places where as it gets colder, I'm going to need. And these are my tech gloves. These are actually fairly inexpensive. They're just really good. They're light, so these are not like mittens or really, really cold weather, but more kind of a milder winter type. But what I really like, and the reason I got these is because you can pull out your finger and your thumb, and they are great for when I'm trying to operate my camera. So if I'm in the field and I'm taking pictures and it's cold, this is great. They're not waterproof. They're kind of water repellent a little bit, but they have this really nice sticky type of material that can help you grab onto stuff. You know, you're not going to drop your camera. But it's also great for using with your phone when you are out there and you need more than just, you know, I think you can probably do it through the tip as well. But I'm a tactile person. I need to feel. Plus, a lot of the buttons on my cameras are very, very small. So I need to make sure that I know exactly what I'm pushing. So these are genius. All right, another thing that I always bring with me that I know that a lot of people are now carrying also is a power bank. This is made by Anchor. I love this thing because it just helps me have peace of mind to power. I think it powers my iPhone from very, very low power, 2.5 times, maybe even more than that. I've never actually run it all the way down, but it's helped me out, especially in long flights. If there's an issue, I think I remember one time having an issue with, I had power outlets that were just non-functional in my little seat in the airplane. So this will save you for sure. The other thing that I like about this one is you push this button here and it tells you how much juice you have left. So this one is 100%. This I just charged this one all the way to full. But power bank nowadays, super essential. The next one is, I think this one is number 11, is this power adapter. This is something that I bring with me almost all of the times. Especially when I'm traveling by train. This is something that's really going to help you if you're taking like an Amtrak train. Especially in the roomette, you only have one power outlet. So this essentially gives you the ability to charge several things. It's got 2 USB-A's, 3 USB-C ports, plus, the regular 120 volt over here. So this is a great essential. There is an item that I want to talk to you about, but I don't have it with me because somebody has borrowed it from me. But I would be remiss if I didn't tell you about the Pelican phone pouch. It is a pouch that you can take with you if you are going into maybe, a river excursion, or if you're going to the beach or to the pool, or a place where your phone might get wet. And I know that a lot of the new phones are kind of water resistant, so you can even drop them in water and they'll be okay. I'm not willing to take that chance with something I paid a good amount of money for. So I take the Pelican phone pouch. They come in 2 different sizes. One is pretty close to like an iPhone 15 or something like that. And then they have one that is a little bit larger where you can put your phone and then maybe other things, maybe a key, maybe, cards or cash or things like that. I like that because I know that I have that extra protection that if I was to accidentally drop my phone in water, that it's going to be okay. All right, the next one, number 13, is an electronics bag. And I actually have 2 for you because I have 2 and I take them depending on what I'm doing. A lot of the times I travel with my work laptop and I have additional electronic devices where I need several things and a mouse and other things. So I have 2 that I take depending on what I need. I have this Bag Smart. It has a lot of these little elastic bands where you can put all of your cables here. It's just really great for cable management. You can put your mouse in here. I like this. And this is fairly inexpensive too. This one is by Bag Smart. The other one is something that I take with me when I need a little bit more organization and a little bit more protection for whatever I'm bringing. For example, my power bank fits right here. This is the Tripped electronics bag, and what I love about this one is the amount of organization that it has. There are so many pockets. There are zipper pockets. There are stretchy pockets. You can really do some serious organization with this. So this is the Tripped electronics case. All right, the next item I have over here, number 14, are these magnetic hooks. These are awesome if you are taking a cruise. And it's probably the only time where you really are going to need these. Cruise cabins are essentially big metal boxes all stacked next to each other. So you'll find that a lot of the dividing walls in between your cabins are made of metal. If you are, for example, traveling in an inside cabin where you don't have a lot of organization, these hooks are going to be genius. They come in a pack of 6, and these are the 50-pound ones. They come with this little plastic divider, if you will. So just a word of caution, these are great, but 50 pounds is a lot of magnetic power, so be careful when you put them together. All right, 2 more items to go. One is my pill case. I like this one because it's nice and small and it's compact, and it doesn't look like your typical like Monday through Friday, right, long one. But I love it. It's magnetic and it's super compact, and yeah, I take it with me all of the time. And the last thing I have for you today is a water bottle. A lot of the times I take my Swell bottle, which is made of metal, and then some other times I take this. And the reason I have those two is because it depends on where I'm going and what I want to prioritize. If I'm going to a place, you know, close by where I am aware of the quality of the water or the cleanliness of the water, then I usually take my Swell bottle because it helps me keep things either cold or hot. Most of the times it's really cold. But if I go to other places where I'm really not sure what the quality hygiene might be, then this one usually comes with me because it has a built-in filter. So I love this one. Actually, it does it for me. I can see how much there is left, and it's got this little loop that I can just take it with me anywhere I go. I've actually put it through my backpack, which is also nice. So there you have it, my friends. My picks of essential travel items that have made my travels safer, more organized, and more comfortable. If you feel that this video has been valuable to you, please hit the like button or even subscribe for more travel-related content coming up. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!